Hello and welcome back to Green Tarot. My name is Ivy, and in today's video we are doing the May monthly for Capricorn. Hello my Capricorns, how are we doing? I hope we've had a very productive April. I have to think about that, oh my gosh. And we're thinking, oh my gosh, what is going on right now? I swear to God, as soon as I hit record, and I'm like, so May is going to be very very interesting month. There's a lot going on. It's going to be very, very busy. Astrologically, there's the new moon of Taurus. We've got the full moon eclipse in Sagittarius. We've got Pluto has already stationed retrograde, and in May we will have Saturn join that, and at the end of the month we've got a Mercury retrograde as well. So there's a lot going on in May. Like it's going to be very intense. It's going to be very enlightening as well. It's really going to show us quite a lot. And it really has been kind of like an underlying theme for the May monthlies so far, is that there's a lot of like stuff being brought to light. There's a lot of lessons being kind of learned, or a lot of lessons being illuminated, like, oh my gosh, is this what this has been all about? And so that's been very interesting, kind of like seeing how that's going to be, how that is the underlying theme of a lot of these readings. So you guys actually have some very interesting cards here. So let's get into your cards. Let's get into this. So I've pulled a Guardian Oracle, just to kind of see what the overall theme for the month of May is going to be. And you guys have Guardian Neptune. This is card number 24, and it's about illusion. So very interesting that you have Neptune. I actually don't think I've pulled Neptune before in a monthly. I've pulled a lot of Pluto, and I've pulled a lot of Guardian Brook, which is all about going with the flow. But I don't think I've pulled Guardian Neptune yet. So very interesting that you have Neptune coming out first and foremost here, Capricorn. So looking at your other cards, we have card number 30 with the Fire Fairy. This is about creative action and optimism. So, I mean, you know, that's a really good card to have. I mean, this means that you're going to be very upbeat this month. You're going to be very optimistic. You're going to be very creative as well, especially with Neptune coming out. And while the card does say illusion, right, it's all about, you know, the imagination. It's all about the creative, like, thought process. It's very good. Like, this is a very good, like, a good combination here. We have the fixed moon with hold your vision. Okay, park you there. We have Hephaestus with workmanship. So yeah, it definitely seems as though your creative endeavors are really going to be highlighted this month. It definitely seems as though you're going to definitely feel a lot more creatively active. You're definitely going to have ideas running wild this month. I mean, this is really good so far. We have strategies. This is card number 45. My finger's in the way. This is card number 45. And it is Mars in Gemini. So you may have had these themes coming out already. Mars is in Cancer now, but it was in Gemini for 3 months, I believe. Yes, since it went into Cancer on the 23rd of April, which isn't actually, to be honest, that far away. Isn't too long ago. Oh my gosh, where are my words? I swear to God, Cap. Oh. Um, and so you may have found as though a lot of what will be happening in April was kind of set up, in um, during this Mars and um, Gemini time. My gosh, where are my words? Mars went into Gemini in, if I can find it, January, I think. I think is probably not going to be good enough. Let me just find my book. Mars in Gemini, yeah. So from the 4th of March until the 23rd of April, you may have seen these seeds kind of manifest, because this is when Mars was in Gemini. Oh my gosh, my words, I swear to God. We also have Serenity. This is card number 4 with the moon in Cancer. The moon likes to be in Cancer. It's where it's at its rulership. I did have a little looky-see, and the moon goes in Cancer for 2.5 days during May, and that is during the that is during the days of the 15th to the 17th, no, 18th. So it is, these are some very interesting days to jot down, the 15th to the 18th. You may find some sort of fruition comes in here, some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Some sort of outcome arrives during those couple of days. And so this is a very interesting spread where it's kind of very much about your creative endeavors. So let's pull some tarot. Let's see what we've got for you guys, Cap. So we've got the Queen of Cups. That's cool. We've got the Ten of Cups. Oh, that's awesome. We've got the Five of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. The Three of Swords in reverse. The Page of Pentacles. A lot of slow energy there. Okay, not mad. Not mad. Honestly, not mad at this. You're really proud of your endeavors. You're really proud of what you have manifested so far. I do see you feeling very, what's the word with the Queen? Very emotionally fulfilled with the Queen of Cups. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. You're feeling very emotionally fulfilled with the Queen of Cups, especially with the Ten of Cups sitting next to it. You're really feeling as though you're in a really good space right now. You're feeling really blessed. You're feeling very thankful, Cap. And it's very interesting because the Five of Wands is in reverse, so it feels as though, this is something that it's like peaceful days, right? And you're just kind of sitting there doing your thing, working on your creative projects, and going, wow, it's so calm, it's so peaceful, it just feels so so tranquil, right? No having to fight, no having to fight for no more having to fight to prove myself, because I feel as though I've gotten myself to a place where I'm very comfortable, where I am at the top of my game, or I am, sitting somewhere where I'm actually very happy about. I'm very chuffed that I'm here. And yes, it is it's kind of almost as though I'm getting to where I want to be, and yes, slow and steady here is going to win the race. Yes, I don't, this has taken me a while, but I'm not mad about it, because it set me up for something that is very, it set me up for success, right? The Nine of Cups, yeah, look at you, you look awesome. The King of Pentacles in reverse. the Justice in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Temperance in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, cool. I did find it very interesting that for some reason I was going through the astrology for the month for you, like all of the important things that we're going through on in May for you, because I was like, I don't understand why I just said that, but obviously it must have been important because I never did it for the others, but I did it for you, Capricorn. Don't know. And then this comes up and I'm like, oh, I see. Right. So the end of the month here is looking like it's going to be, how do I explain this? The end of the month is definitely going to be different to the beginning of the month, right? It seems as though the beginning of the month, it's all butterflies and rainbows and very calm, and you know, you're on top of your game, you're feeling great. You're in a place where you're like, yes, this is where I want to be. This is, you know, I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. Like, you know, it's a step at a time, but I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting to the top of the mountain. I'm getting to where I want to be. And then the second half of the month comes along, and it's like, and it's like, how do I explain this? It's like an opportunity from the past rolls back in. And it comes in the form of a King of Pentacles. It is something that you may have turned down in the past, or it may be something that you never got the opportunity to fully kind of grasp because of one thing or another. But there's something from the past coming back. I mean, it's great because it's a Nine of Cups, so this tells me that it's something that has the potential for a lot of happiness and a lot of, you know, it has the potential to spark a lot of joy in you, Capricorn. But whoever this is that's coming back, it's like a missed opportunity, or it's like something that we weren't expecting. Again, this is something I would expect to see with Mercury retrograde at the end of the month. That something rolls back in. You know, the Seven of Cups in reverse, we know what we want now. Like, I kind of feel as though we're no longer, like, the naive fool here. We're no longer the naive page here. We're like, we know what we want, right? We know what we're going towards. We know what we're striving towards. We know what, you know, we know where we're going. We know what we want. We know what we want in love. We know what we want in career. We know what we want in regards to our relationships, and our relationships, our finances, our you know, our career. And it's just like, you feel as though you've got it all together. And yet, what's the word? I feel as though I've said that wrong. Let me backtrack. So, yeah, I've said that wrong. They're like, hold up. I'm like, what? Yeah, okay, right. So it's not the fact you feel as though you're comfortable where you are, right? Whether you're in a relationship or you're single, you're okay with that, right? You're okay with that fact. You're okay that this is where you're at this stage. It's like, okay, it's fine. Like, I'm happy where I am. I'm comfortable where I am, right? And you know, you're happy where you are in your career. You're happy with how your financial flow is finally going. Because I feel as though you do have that financial flow finally starting to come in, and you're feeling really comfortable. You're feeling in a really good space. And then this person comes in, and it's just kind of like, really? Like, now? And Spirit's like, yeah, now. And you're like, but I'm not ready for this. Or you don't feel ready to commit to anything. Like, it's just like, okay, like, it just feels as though you feel as though, really? It's like, now? Like, really? Like, and Spirit's like, yeah, hi, like, here. Like, here's this person you haven't seen in a while. Like, here's this opportunity you haven't seen in a while. You know, and it's like, it's coming back around, right? It's coming back around to give you what you deserve. And you're just like, but now of all times, I'm in a great space. And that's why, because you're in a great space. You're doing well, Capricorn. And so Spirit's like, here's another gift. Like, here you go. And you're like, but is this something I really want? Well, yeah, you wanted it in the past. This was something you were trying to manifest. But it's like, you're sitting there like, do I even want this anymore? Like, that's for you to decide. Spirit's just like, here's the opportunity. The Six of Swords. I love this, Cap. The Page of Swords in reverse. The Tower in reverse. The Ten of Swords. Absolutely. The Two of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it just kind of seems as though this is someone who you haven't spoken to in a very long time, you haven't seen in a very long time, or this is someone who you've never met before. That's also a possibility. Although I feel as though this is someone... Oh, yeah, no, this could also be someone you have never met before, because, you know, that could be why they're in reverse. But whatever it is, it's an opportunity for you to revisit something that you never got an opportunity to fully investigate or fully embrace or fully, like, have that experience. Whether this be romance, whether or not this be career, like a career path for you, like, it's gonna, like, resonate differently for all of you, Capricorn. But whatever this is for you, it's definitely something you're going to have to kind of seriously look at, right? You're going to look at this and you're going to be like, but now? Yes, now, Cap. Like, I honestly feel you're just kind of standing there like, now? Like, now? Yes, now. Yes, now. This is yes, now. Now is the time. Now is the time to thoroughly kind of look at this option, to kind of have a little see, to experience this, to, you know, whatever. And yes, it is time to do that. It's time to finally, like, investigate this. Or it's time to finally kind of indulge in this a little. Like, yeah, now is the time, Kat. Now is the time to have a look at this, to be immersed in this. To see if this is your cup of tea, as one would say, or if this is for you. Because I definitely feel as though there is like this. When this opportunity first came around, I do feel as though there was a bit of regret here that you never, like, fully, like, engulfed yourself in it, or didn't, like, take that leap, take that opportunity to kind of have a look at it, to experience it, to say yes to it. And so it's coming back around here for you to have that opportunity again. The Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Magician. Yeah, absolutely. It's time for you to have another go around. It's time for another go around, Capricorn. You're in such a good space right now. It's time for that another go around. With whatever this is for you, whether this be a romantic offer, whether or not this be a creative endeavor that you never, like, got off the ground, whether or not this is something you're going to have to put time and effort and energy into it, but you have that capacity to put time aside for it, to put energy into it, to, you know, because you're in a really good space. Six of Cups in reverse. the Four of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. For a lot of you, this is romance. I'm just going to be very blunt here. Like, I see for a lot of you, Capricorn, this is going to be romance. This is going to be romance, or this is going to be you know, I see for a lot of you this is either romance, or this has to do with reconnection with someone very close to you, like a reconnection with someone you haven't heard from or seen from in a while. The Eight of Pentacles tells me it's because you were focusing on other things, and I feel as though the thing that you were focusing on is your creative endeavors, your career, your how you make money, right? It's like this was more important to you at the time, and now you're sitting in a very comfortable place, your income flow is doing very well, or it's more like stabler than it used to be. It's time to revisit the old. It's time to revisit something that you kind of have regrets around. So again, it could be finally having that romance that you've missed out on because this, your creative endeavors were more important. This could be, reconnecting with someone from the past, an old childhood friend or someone who suddenly comes back into your life and you're like, wow, okay. And you're able to finally reconnect with this person fully. Finally have the relationship that it was meant to have, that was meant to be. For some of you, this is like going back to trying something new, right? That you've never tried before. This is, perhaps you always wanted to write poetry, but you're a accountant or something, and so this is allowing you to go back and go, yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's write some poetry right now because I've got time. I've got, I'm doing quite well right now, and so it's allowing you a bit of creative freedom here to kind of express yourself as well. And so again, like I said in the beginning, this is going to resonate differently for all of you, but whatever this creative endeavor is, whatever this romance is, whatever this is for you, Capricorn, it's quite wonderful. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. Oh yeah, it's allowing you to kind of, oh yeah, look, there's the Judgment card. It's allowing you to fully embrace something that you didn't have the opportunity to have a go at, to embrace in the past. And it's allowing you to have that go around again, which is quite lovely when you think about it. So this is what I've got for you, Capricorn. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave a link in the description below. But that is all I have for this reading. I hope you have a very good month, Capricorn, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.